Good evening, everyone. As always, if you have a question, raise your hand. We won't be able to get to everyone. I don't think there's too many people in the room, but who wants to kick off? We'll go to Sam from The Telegraph.
Hi. Well, very sad, very hard one to take, especially for our players and our supporters, because we know how much it means to them and how much we want it, and the fact that we haven't managed to deliver that obviously is disappointing and sad, and it leaves you a really bad taste.
There's going to be a lot of focus on your choice of goalkeeper. What was your thinking, and how do you see that performance okay?
I understand that, but I have to do what I feel is right, which is honest and which is fair. And I think we have an outstanding keeper on Kepa. He's played all the competition, and I think it would have been very, very unfair for him and for the team to do something different.
Tom, Football London.
Hi.
Man City seems to push Haaland and Cherki quite high up, and it's prevented you from breaking out and getting the ball to Mendy in particular. What was the struggle with the Man City press and being unable to break through it so often?
Depending, there were different moments in the game. In the first half, I think we had some really good moments, and I think we're the better team. We had the biggest chance of the game by far, that we should have been 1-0 up, and that would have changed the course of the game. In the second half, we had, especially in the first 18-20 minutes, some issues to get out from that block, to press them better, and especially to manage the ball when we regain it much better than when we did. And then we conceded the goal in a really unexpected manner, obviously. And 3 minutes later, they scored another one in similar conditions to that. But sometimes you have to give credit to the opposition as well when they are so good in these periods. And they capitalize on that, and we had our periods. We didn't, and then we have to accept that.
Alex, BBC.
Hi.
It would have been very unfair to change Kepa to come into this game. When you signed, was that part, had you said to him the cup competitions were going to be where he would get his game time?
No, I can never promise a player to play certain competitions, because at the end they have to earn it, and they have to do enough, like any other position, to do that. We are guided by what we've seen, and when he's done what he's done in the competition, and he helped us to go all the way through here, it's I believe it's the right thing to do, and that's it. And errors are part of football, and today happened, unfortunately, in a crucial moment.
Amy, Athletic.
Hi, Mikel. Can I ask how you help the players to process this? They've obviously got a lot of other things to aim for this season. Is this something that you want them to use this disappointment to fuel them for the things ahead? Or?
Well, especially to have some perspective on it, and what this team has done in the last 8 months has been incredible. And we're going to use this disappointment and this fire in the belly to have the most amazing 2 months that we have ever together. And that's on us, and we will manage that energy in the right way. Now we have to go through that pain and disappointment, and it's normal, and it's part of football.
James, CBS.
We're going a team that's rallied pretty well this season. And do you feel like you've learned something from this game that you can apply when you meet them again soon?
For sure, and there will be a lot of aspects that we will discuss. I think we have to reflect on that, bring the temperature down a little bit, and we will discuss that.
Isan, Daily Mail.
Hi.
Aside from Capizaro, what more did you want to see from your team to go over the line here? Because it wasn't just about a particular area, it was the wider aspect too.
Sorry?
It wasn't just Capizaro, was it, today? It was about the wider team performance. What more did you want to see?
Especially in the second half, those 20-25 minutes that we should have done better. But again, sometimes you have to give credit to a position when they play at that level. They raise it and they capitalize on those moments. But for sure, there are things that we can improve and do better.
Phil, PA.
You said only you want to use this to feed this fire in the belly, but is there any danger at all that the season could spiral because it's such a disappointing defeat?
Yeah, we play 50 games, I think, today, no? So, yeah, every time you have a defeat or a draw, if that's the consequences, you're not prepared to play 70 games, because it's something that it will happen at some point. So we haven't allowed that to happen. We have to prove it. We have to do it again. The good thing is that we have a very recent history, how this team has reacted in those moments, and I'm sure that we're going to do it again.
Simon the Sun on this side. Thank you.
Is there any idea how bad Eze's injury is? Do you expect him to go with England next week?
No, he's out. No.
Do you know how long he's going to be out?
We have to do another scan in 6-7 days and wait and see the results.
Is it a leg injury?
His calf. Yeah.
James, ESPN.
I might be wrong, but it looked like you and the players stayed at the end a bit longer than sort of normal to watch City lift the trophy come down the stairs. Is watching that?
No, I think it's something to show respect, and they won the cup, and I think you have to wait for that moment when they lift it, And once they've done that and they're going to have their own celebration, I think we need to get out of the door, and I think that's what we did.
Okay, we do that.
What's that? I wouldn't say so today, to be fair, no.
Okay, we do the last couple. Jamie, Guardian?
Hi.
Obviously, your players wanted to win, of course they did, but you feel collectively they didn't turn up today, did themselves justice?
I don't think that's the case in the first half. In the first 20 minutes of the second half, we weren't our best, and the standards that we want, that's for sure.
And finally, Ollie.
There is always a lot of talk about the mentality of your team, which you've shown this season. You've shown time and time again it's a strong team making. But was there any part of today's performance that you put down to the sort of mental, psychological side?
I wouldn't mean to the mentality part of that, especially when you lose or draw again. To go through that, I think it's too easy, but that's my opinion.
But it just seemed to be a very different second half performance. They looked like something was wrong with them. Whether it was, do you think it was more tactical?
As I said before, in the first half, there were some very, very good moments, and we didn't capitalize on them. The second half, there were some moments that they had, and we had as well, because we hit the post. We had a big chance as well of Gavi, another big chance through Victor, and we didn't. And you have to give credit to the opposition because they play as well, and it's not a coincidence what they've done in that period.
Okay. Okay, thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Someone to start?
Thank you, James.
We'll start with Simon when everyone's sat down. Thank you. Simon?
Congratulations, you celebrated that trophy like it was your first. How much does it mean to you and the team?
Well, a lot. Always winning a title is difficult and a lot. Celebrate with joy and the satisfaction to, alongside Bayern Munich, maybe Barcelona as well, and the best team in Europe. Do the performance, especially the second half. The first 15 minutes they suffocate us, like normally they do. But after that, we start to win a little bit second balls, and Antoine was really good the first half. The second half with Jeremy, we found a little bit more Rodri and Bernardo in the positions that we needed, and we make an incredible victory at the end. The Carabao Cup is not the Champions League, it's not the Premier League, of course, as everybody knows that. But win against that team, make that title special.
Jack?
Performances of people like O'Reilly, Kusanov, Jerky, all really young players. What can a day like this do for them to have that sort of winning feeling in the final?
Yeah, it's really important for the club as well, not just for this young. Look the performance of Nathan today, Ake, and all of them have been. James saved us in the first minutes. James Trafford making incredible competition in Newcastle. I remember way making incredible 2 saves. Everybody had made a contribution. Max Aleni, he played in Newcastle semi-final with a lot of injuries alongside Kusanov and make an incredible game. This competition when we need everybody's involved. Today, I make a 1 substitution, but the 2-0 is never over, and the team I felt was there. You know, Jeremy had keep the ball, Antoine as well, and Bernardo and Rodri. In that way, you cannot be replaced. But it's good. I think what I said the previous day. So the team is underneath, and something, a smell that can flourish, and winning helps to anticipate a little bit the process. You know, but you never understand how ambivalent or how weak are the teams when you believe it's done and immediately you go in the bottom. So that is going to change the opinion. Nobody, even though myself, give £1 today for the victory. They come incredible run. The victories, we could not win Nottingham Forest at home. We could not win West Ham away. 5-1 aggregate against Madrid. For the fact, especially 75 minutes, 10 against 11. So few people, really few people that, but the players prove again, the old ones, especially new ones, that, we require to do something that during the season we are not being consistent to do, especially without the ball. Against that team, Arsenal, or you achieve that level, or no chance. And today we achieve it, especially without the ball. With the ball, in the second half was, against that team, was unbelievable. Do it. I could not believe it, how good we have done it in the second half.
Sam?
You talked about the team being there, and obviously with the team in the past has won all the trophies, the treble and the 4 in a row. I'm sure you could go into games knowing that you would get a performance, that they would be there. But with this new team, I'm sure you just couldn't know how they would react. So many young
But it's the same like 10 years ago when we played the first Carabao Cup here against Arsenal, I think so. So it was the same. So you never know. Before one game, you never know. And of course, there is a lot. So James is the first final to play. Mateo's arrived, but Kusanov is just 1 year here. And Nico Riley impressed me the first season he has done it. And this Antoine arrived the first final he played. So there are many players that is everything experience, but that is good. It's been neat. Because we have an experience when a group of players win and knows how to win, especially titles, we can do it. But still, and the season prove it, still, we are much better than last season, of course, but still prove we are not the team like should be that require time. And hopefully at the end of the season, next season, we can do it.
Sham?
How good can Nico Riley be, and how much of a season you can this season?
Wow. Start to play when Ryan was injured, impressed a lot. in Newcastle played the holding midfielder alongside Nico Gonzalez was unbelievable against Joelinton's, Tonali's, Bruno Guimaraes. When playing the pocket, his natural position, every cross is there. In the aerial actions is really strong, especially offensive. Defensive has to improve. And yeah, so have been so far a surprise even for me. You know, the season has done so far has been extraordinary.
James?
Just following on from what Simon was saying, that sort of pure joy when you scored your second, is that sort of one of your superpowers, that enthusiasm and energy that despite all that you've won, you're still there? That's what, do you think that constantly sort of filters through?
No, yeah, I wanted another yellow card. That's why I did it. So that was the target. So, listen, if I cannot celebrate it in the moment against that team, Arsenal, the way we were playing, but sometimes you play, the emotions very related, and part of me is the way we are playing. Sometimes we have one action, score a goal, I don't react in that way. I react when it's, okay, that is what happened, that is yes, score a goal, the emotions come up. So, come on, give me another yellow card, but I will celebrate it. I'm not yet proof I'm not artificially intelligent. So I'm a human being, and I can celebrate. I want to celebrate it, and I was no respect for no Arsenal or for the other fans. I just celebrate with my people. If the people start to understand that, always I'm a human being, I have emotions, and when I feel it, like I shout to the referees, I celebrate, I express it.
I just mean that, like, you're the ultimate trophy hunter, and do you think that filters through to your players? Do you think they're like, we want to do that?
I said in the beginning, it's so difficult to win titles. It doesn't matter which one. It's not a Premier, Champions League, I know that, but it's so difficult. The opponents are so good. The opponents are incredible. They're well prepared. The amount of games, the amount of seasons. And every time I win it, I said, oh, win another one? Which one? If I got the Premier League, Champions League, it's so difficult. But what made me feel that is remember, because always you win a title, remember what we have done together in 10 years, winning 19 titles in 10 years in the modern era in England, in Europe. It's the heads off for all organization. It's the amount of the consistency. And last season we were not there because you have something you cannot fight, that is injuries. But even with that, not even our top, because we changed 60% of the year, still in many moments we can recognize more or less the team.
Jamie?
Just following on from that, 19 titles in 10 years. Does it keep you young? Does it keep you like a young man as a coach? Does it make you think, I've done it all?
Long time I've done it all.
What can I do? Is it time maybe to sort of...
No, still the joy to compete. Today was a real challenge, you know. For nobody give us absolutely anything, and for us I said the players that today we're going to see ourselves, to prove ourselves what is our level against the best team. We have to. What we are. We talk about the game we play in Arsenal in the beginning of the season. What happened? That is the proof. That is a challenge, and that players, Rodri's, Bernardo's, Nathan's, the old ones, Erling's, and myself, and the guys in the bench. So I said, yeah, that is what about, you know. It's like what I said after Madrid. So we are out in congratulate Madrid. It's a regret, don't play 90 minutes. The challenge, if we can do it. With 10, 11, there's no chance. Sport is that, you know. They are the best so far, no doubt about that. Okay, let's prove our. And in general, last 10, 15 minutes for half, and especially second half was, I would say, unexpected. Because I could not believe we could do it against that Arsenal, and we did it. But that is nice for the sport.
Tom?
We talked a lot this season about the Premier League being more physical, more transitions, lots of set pieces. And you said that you still believe your way of play is how you want to play. Does that 20 minutes, particularly at the start of the second half, against this Arsenal, sort of really prove that and validate that?
Yeah, because we won, right?
No.
I would believe the same. I would believe the same, even losing that game or lose against Madrid. I believe the game, that there are patterns that you can use it, you can play in the way I love the team being played on my team. So football is so nice because it's different 1,000 million styles, dictate for the clubs, for the hierarchies, for the managers that being followed for the players. But of course we win. I said, Pep was right. forget about it. This discussion is over the moon for me. It's out. It's winning or losing. I think, because I truly convinced this is the way. I think I like to see my teams play. And when you don't lose, it's not about now I'm going. Of course, you have to reinvent. You have to new tendencies. Of course, it's that. But always I believe that you can do it. You just do it better. And last season we cannot do it, and in the past, and this season sometimes we cannot do it.
Last one with Rob. Thank you.
Congratulations. I know it's different competitions, but is there any part of you at all that thinks that maybe this result will have an impact on the title race? And even just something as simple as the confidence it gives your players compared to maybe the questions that the Arsenal players now go away with in their head.
I would like to have 9 points in front of Arsenal, but I don't know. We changed for the trophy. It would be 9 points to fight for the Premier League. And it will not have no impact. Different competitions, and they will be more concerned when they will come to Etihad. I don't know what the situation will happen. That title helped us a lot for the quarterfinals against Liverpool at home. That's for sure. With our people, that today all our side was completely blue. I'm so happy for, of course, to again being together, celebrating that. For that game, maybe will help us. But the Premier League is in their hands. I think they punish us a lot. It was a 2 periods, like you were incredible, top against Sunderland away. That were a magnificent game we played there. And Chelsea and Brighton at home, these 3 draws, they punish us a lot in terms of points. And this Nottingham Forest or West Ham, the last ones, maybe we'll regret until the end. But we have 1 game in hand. We have Arsenal at home and 3 points difference plus average. So you see that team is going to drop points. We're going to try to win our games. We won the first, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Warren.
Okay, thank you.